So when we transition, I will come pause it. You get to follow me because we're doing centers today. So
Can I sketch it and do a heart?
you absolutely can do a
Okay, good. No, but I'm saying, can I like sketch the heart out and then color?
Wait, can
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
I be able to put the blue here?
You can put the blue there.
Okay.
Miss Dennis, see what I'm going like? It's gonna go blue, pink,
I do, absolutely.
and then in the heart, it's gonna be all these, and then I'm gonna color it.
The biggest thing we want you to do, pick out whatever design you want. You need to start on your paper.
That's what I
Can we just, do we have to actually make like a picture? Or
No, it can just be a design like what you're doing right now. The
Alright.
biggest thing is I want to make sure that you tell me how many out of 100. So we're going to do our 100 fraction. We want to
then
know
I'm
how
just
many
gonna do it.
there are.
So I'm gonna do a rainbow heart. Wait,
Please
what?
do.
So first I finish coloring and see how many like blacks are in there and how many reds are in there and make it into a. You be good. Okay.
She's going to comment on you.
No, I didn't see that.
You're not in the shot.
My creep's so big, there's like a million creeps.
Beautiful. You still have 2 minutes.
There's
So,
like a million creeps.
Okay, so I can just
Wait,
say-
who's looking at this?
yeah, help your classmates. Don't forget your
Upside down creep.
Wait, who's looking at this?
my teacher.
Your teacher.
Down creep.
So do you want to tell her why you're not doing your assignment?
Sorry, I'm gonna do it.
Thank you.
Upside down creep.
Get to it. You have to where are your color pencils?
Miss Dennis, there's somebody here.
Sideways bit creep.
Move.
Sideways creep.
Wait. Which way was
Creep. Upside down creep. Creep. It's like a million creep. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Oh, that's what happens when you go crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Just follow it up when you have no idea. You want
Beautiful. Navy blue.
literally, I didn't realize how much cream was the one until I was done. But so cream.
Does anyone have any purple?
There were so many rainbow faces. You play do you play Minecraft? No, I do not. Well, there's so many rainbow faces.
I live all right, now you have to tell me.
Hey,
I see.
hit it.
rainbow face.
All right, so now Zoe, I want you to count how many greens you use, and I want you to say this many greens out of 100. So count them up and tell me.
I got a massive.
Miss Dennis, I don't get the writing part.
So you have to finish your decimal design first, and then we will get to the writing part about it. But you have to make sure each square is one solo color.
It is.
Perfect.
And then I'm gonna do a heart.
Oh, yeah.
If I have
She's
I
gonna
won't
call
have.
me and ask me about this. And she's gonna call and talk to you.
Wait, why did Jacob and Ellie and Lily leave?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Wait, they left?
Just for a little bit. Alright, you get to follow along with me because one of my girls cannot be on the recording. Alright. Hold on. Miss Thought, could you point this just at me the way it is?
Okay.
Yep, because it's pointing out.
It is pointing.
At this time, our voices are off. We are transitioning to the next station. So Jack, will you hit my PowerPoint one time? Just Jack. Just touch it. Thank you. Oh. Not yet. Boys and girls, I said already that our voices are off when we transition. This is because there's too many voices that go around. If you are group 2, you were drawing and now you go to my sequence center in the breezeway. That is where you are going. Take your decimal activity and go to the breezeway. If you are in group 3, you are going to my Christmas list station. You are taking your Chromebooks. If you're in group 4, you are going back to Miss Thaw's desk to do the safari restaurant. And if you're in group 1, you are going to my back table. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I hope it's not like your head's cut off.
No, you were good.
Okay.
I just need to make sure that one student wasn't in the camera. In the orange.
Oh, okay.
She's just not allowed to be videotaped.
Right, okay. If you go home, look on Amazon and look up Among Us. There's a 1,000 things that pop up.
I will do that.
Oh boy.
All right. Natalie, sit on your bottom. Are you up here? Okay, go. Yes, and what do you want for Christmas? If you are at my decimal table, please have a seat. You need to have your coloring supplies. If you're at my safari restaurant, I need you to have something to write with and a menu. If you're at my Christmas station, you are right here looking up what you want for Christmas. And if you are my BreezeMate, you need one of these dry erase paper piles over here by the corner. Anna, you get it. Right there, it's in green. Turn around, turn. Yep, pick that up. That is what your group is doing. I should not hear your conversations if you are whispering with your classmates. You need a blank sheet of paper. We're not writing it in Expo. You write it on a blank sheet of paper. And girls, write down everything you want for Christmas on the left-hand column and the prices right next to it, and then start rounding to the hundredth place. So on the left column, it says item name and page number. You are going to write down.
Do you have to use a catalog?
That's why I have your Chromebooks. You don't need to use a catalog. You can use Amazon. Use Google.
One of the top things on my list is jeans with like cute patches.
I love it. Put it on your list. I'm sorry for all the movement. I know it's crazy. If you are in Natalie's group, you are going to do a decimal design. It's pointing at me, not at you. If you are, let me put this down. Okay. You are going to be making a design. The biggest rule is that I do not want to see 10 blocks in a row color the same color. So I don't want to see red, orange, yellow, green, blue. If you want to do red, orange, red, orange, red, orange for one of them, you can do that. Hold on. The biggest thing is we want to see how many colors at the end we can break up into fractions and decimals. So your example on there is 5 out of the 100 blocks, because there's 100 blocks on there. 5 of them were colored pink. Yep. So you have a 10 by 10. So 5 of them were colored pink, so that's where they have their fraction there. And that means they have 5 hundredths. And you're able to make that into a percent because you can make any of those numbers into a percent because there's 100 blocks.
Wait, so what about the pink line? So you have to have 5 pink?
You have to have at least 5 colors, 5 different colors.
Like this?
Yes, so Marissa has 5 different colors. If you want to use more colors, you absolutely can. But you have to have at least 5 different.
Okay, so you could have, can it be more than 10? Or not in a row?
Yes, just not a row.
What about the thick line?
What do you mean, what about the thick line?
I mean, even like, are they supposed to like cut it out?
No, you're not cutting anything. You are just...
No, I mean like, are they supposed to like separate it?
Just make whatever design you want. Some people were making hearts because it was pretty easy to make a heart. Some people made a rainbow. Some people made like a nice design with their 5 different colors. It's up to you.
Do I have to make that, or can I just color it in? Does it have to?
You can't just color the whole thing. You have to have at least 5 different colors.
It has to be like a picture design.
Yeah.
Like a car, a plane, a bird, a rainbow.
Thank you.
I could probably. Guess what?
Does everyone at my safari restaurant understand what they're doing at this station? Okay. Will someone tell me what you are doing?
Raspberry ice
So I can tell my professor what you're doing at this station? Tahara, what are you doing at this station?
Does anybody want a dessert?
you want from the restaurant, and then you have to write down what your friend wants.
Absolutely. Awesome. And
So,
You put your friends down too.
we'll put what appetizer you want.
And then
What dessert do you want?
No, you just have to put what entree your friend wants and what drink your friend wants.
chocolate chip cake.
And then can I borrow one of your menus real quick so I can show my professor?
Can I have the receipt? I need to use it.
But they have all their little menus and they're able to tell me what they want to order and what their friend's ordering, and they're adding up the decimals for the total.
They can see my forehead.
I don't know.
Where is the selection do?
The selection of food is right here. It says selection and price. So I
Bring in my phone. What's up, beep, beep, beep? Welcome to my tour, Miss Perdomo. Oh, you're good. That's okay. All right, let me see. I can put this over here. You all get to be on my camera. Say hi, honey. Hi, Christian. All right, so I have my example. It got smushed because the tape fell off. My example is right here. Is it only the... Where's Trenton?
She's over there.
Okay, he's getting paper. He's doing his thing. My example right here, this is for number 1. Do you see how I wrote 7, 11, 15, 19, and then in bold I put plus 4?
I don't get it.
Okay,
So do I
look
put
at number 1.
A?
Everyone,
So do I write A plus 4?
well, hold on. I want you to write this. So, Tristan, I want you to listen to this too. Go. For number 1, I want you to write this. I want you to write 1 to the side. So to the left of your red line, I want you to write 1.
Jacob's coming. Jacob's coming. Jacob's coming.
Okay, Trenton, you're doing your thing.
What happened?
Trenton, that's none of your business. Trenton, eyes on me. Trenton Johnson, eyes on me. Thank you. You are writing, number 1, you have an A. For that A part, I want you to write exactly what I've written. 7,
7. Wait.
comma, and it's on your page. 7, comma. Do you have one of these, Trenton?
Yes.
7, comma, 11, comma,
What are you supposed to do?
15, comma. If you listen, you will know.
Gosh.
19, comma.
Oh, comma.
And now, just give it a little space. You're going to write plus 4. So you are not only writing the pattern for number 1. So you'll do that for A, B, C, and there's a D, right? You're going to write the pattern, and then you're going to tell me what is the pattern. So for number 1, you knew, Logan, it is you're adding 4. So someone tell me, what is the pattern for number 2? Or for B?
Don't get it. I still don't
I believe you're still adding them.
You still believe you're adding 4. So Christian, Anna thinks we're adding 4 for part B. So I started with 2, and then I got to 6. How did I get to 6?
Why can't we just use up
So it goes
Expo?
Because I want to make sure you understand this. I want to check your answers later. You want to add it by 4. So let's see if that's our pattern. So what is 6 plus 4?
10.
It's 10. So, is that what we have on our pattern so far?
Yeah.
And what is 10 plus 4? Do you see how we're adding 4 every single time? That is the pattern. So for C, I want you to see what is the pattern. How do I find out what that pattern is?
It's by 2.
So write your pattern, or write your sequence. That's the number group.
Do we help each other with this? Like, tell them?
Yes, you can help each other with this.
If you're adding by 4.
Christian's on the next one.
If you got to 6, 7, 8, 2.
Oh.
Thank you. And then,
Brian, do work.
I did.
I don't know what to do.
Trenton, this entire time I've been telling you the direction. So if you listened while I was explaining it, you would know what to do.
I didn't.
But you were here this entire time. So get your pencil out, get prepared, because you have 7 minutes to get through this.
probably be when we're done with all the stations.
Well, we'll be done with all the stations in 7 minutes. But, because we did 2 yesterday. But we're going to go back to our desk and we're going to do like another station for 15 minutes for any of the work that we haven't finished.
Which one? So basically I have to do all of them because I haven't finished.
Yeah, so we'll do 15 minutes and then if we need more, we'll do more. Trenton, write down number
I still
1.
need to do the computer one.
Yeah.
Okay, do we do one more?
No, we just started that.
Okay.
I don't know what we're done writing.
So go to the next one.
What do you write on number 1? Wait, what?
Is it
What's
this?
number 1?
Are we still
Right.
doing this one for
Yeah,
fees?
yeah, keep going. So Trenton, now write an A.
What is the bonus one?
So you wrote, so if you have a line down the side, you wrote a 1 right here, then write an A next to it.
What? Wait, what's the?
This is for Trenton, this isn't for you guys. This is for
Yeah,
Trenton.
but what about the bonuses? What do we do about that?
Is that included with the other one? Like this?
Yeah, you can do, why don't we skip the bonus and we'll do the bonus as a class.
Okay.
Thank you. And now write your pattern. So next to letter A, Trenton, there is a 7, an 11, a 15, and a 9.
You scared me.
We'll
What's
stop.
a police officer?
Trenton, turn your chair around.
So do I do number 5 now, like put in there?
Yes, you can do number 5.
You're already on 5?
And you're gonna expand, that's okay, we're all are at different paces and that's all right. And then Logan, I want you to write 5, 7, 9, 11, and then write the next 3 in order.
Oh, not actual number 5, like the number 1, 2, 3. Not like because he thought actual number 5.
Oh goodness, no.
That would be way too fast.
You zoom in.
I'm so confused.
For which one?
For A again. For the second one.
Oh, for number 2A. So write down 5. Did you write that down on your paper? Christian, did you write 5, 7, 9, 11? Okay. So how did they get from 5 to 7? What did they do? Did they increase or decrease? They increased because they got bigger. And how much did they increase by?
2.
By 2. Did they increase by 2 the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's 11 plus 2?
12. Wait, no, 13.
Okay, so that's your next number. Emma.
Oh, okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Anna, how you doing?
Good.
Thank you.
So mainly, you need to know your multiplication.
What did you say?
So mainly, you need to know your multiplication. Multiplication.
Well, we're somewhat. You always need to know your multiplication, but right now we're just adding, so you just really need to know your addition facts.
I know, but that's what I do to get I add to get my multiplication number.
So you need to work on your adding, absolutely.
No, that's how I do it though.
Trenton, I need you to write down where it says A right here. I need you to write down 7, comma, 11, comma, 15, comma, 19, comma.
He has one. Miss Dennis, is this going by 7?
For B?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Good job. All right, Trenton, what is the pattern that you see in those numbers? How did I get from 7 to 11?
Miss Dennis, do we do what we did last time, like plus it? Like plus the 4 or like the 7? Because that's what I've been doing.
Yes, that's exactly what you're doing. That's all you're doing.
You took away 4.
Did you take away 4 and it got smaller, or did it get bigger?
7.
So 11 is tinier than 7? It went higher, it increased. And you said by 4, right? So I want you to write plus 4. Trenton, on your paper, not outside.
Plus 4 where?
Thank you. Right next to the sequence that you wrote.
Wait,
Yep.
next to the 19?
No, we were doing that as close. Can you give me Jacob?
Yes.
Jacob.
Jacob.
This one's going by 4. The bonus one is going by 4.
Is it?
Yes, it's going by 4.
Oh, then write it down.
Wait, do we do the bonuses or no?
You don't have to do the bonuses. If you figure out the bonus, go for it. But we're gonna do those cops. Trenton, go to the next one. Do part B.
What is?
So just like what you wrote for letter A, Trenton, eyes on your paper. Write this part. 2, 6, 10, 14.
Yeah, it's from this one.
Okay. 14, 15. Miss Dennis, do we go all the way down to 4
You can do that.
or 6?
Yes.
Okay. Is these? I like these.
Good.
Do these all the time.
I wish we could do these all the time. But that's why I wanted to give you this practice because we didn't really get it the other day. So Trenton, write part B and what is the pattern in part B?
Does anybody get number 3?
Okay, then I want you to write add 2.
What?
Then write that.
102? Wait, what's Dennis?
Yes.
I don't get number 3. I
Number-
don't get number
Number 3, part what?
part A.
Part A. Find the difference between the numbers and write your answer in the box. What does the word difference mean? If I say in math, I want to find the difference. Just like if I said I want to find the sum of something, I know it's...
You want to find
what's missing.
Yeah, what's missing?
Okay, what's
That's
missing?
what I did.
So what order of operation is that? If I want to find the difference.
No, because it's going 8, comma 3.
So how did they get from 8 to 3?
Then minus
What did they minus?
8 minus.
Wait, then I did that wrong.
Wait. No, my bad. 8 minus.
Oh wait, that's what I did.
By 5?
Yep, by 5. So if you hear, this goes for everyone in the group, if you hear the word difference, that means you are subtracting. If you hear the word sum, I want to find the sum of something, you are adding. Just like if I want to find the product or the quotient, for the product I'm multiplying, quotient I'm
Oh, my
dividing.
bad. I'm not even up there yet.
That's okay, you do what
Wait,
you're doing.
here.
Alright, but we are going to wrap up in the next 20 seconds. So wrap up that last problem that you're doing and head back to your seats.
I can't figure out number 9, so I'm just
Natalie. Yes. I do. You get to be on my video. Harper, will you hit the timer? Okay, Adriana, hit the timer. One of you. Lexia, thank you. At this time, again, our transitions are going to be a silent mode. You guys did such a good job at this station. I was really proud of you. At this time, you are coming back to your desk. Our third station is us completing the work that we have not completed yet. So at this time, remember, our transition is quiet and we are coming back to our desk. So Jack, you should have all the worksheets that you started today and yesterday.
Oh, I have all this.
Put them on your table.
Oh, no, like.
So Adriana, take that back to your desk. And whose is this?
That's Jacob's.
Okay.
This book is 8. Where do we put these?
I will help you. We're gonna go over all of them so we can do them together. Will you put this back in the file folder? Thank you for letting me borrow your desk.
You're welcome.
Alright, I'm gonna put this right here. It's beautiful. So keep coloring. Alright, if you are at my desk, Samuel, not a wise choice. If you are at my decimal design table, you need to go back to your desk at this point.
I was almost there.
Natalie, I need you to go back to your seat so I can move my camera.
I forgot to give these two.
Thank you. You put them on my back desk.
I knew it was you that said
Trenton, will you, don't worry about her. Worry about yourself. Will you go put it on her desk then? Trenton, will you hand me one of those sequence pages? Alright, at this time, I want to see all the papers that you've used, all the worksheets that you've used. Please hold them up for me. Please hold them up for me. Oh, I put it on your desk. I was like, where did this come from? Okay. Please hold them up for me. You should have 3 pieces of paper. You should have 3 pieces of paper. 1 or 2 from yesterday and 1 or 2 from today. Depends on which activities you did. 3 pieces of paper. Let me see your 3 pieces of paper, your 3 worksheets.
from yesterday too.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about. You should either have your decimal page, you should have your Christmas list page, and you should have your Safari restaurant. Jahara, please show them to the class.
Oh.
Beautiful, just like that. Just like Carpenter's with her Shrek design. I love it so much. Just like Jack has. Jack, what's your green page? The menu needs to go back to my menus. If you do not have those 3 pages, I need you to find them right now. Yep, you have 3 worksheets. You have 3 worksheets.
I have 4. From yesterday.
Nope, you have 4 pages, but you have 3 worksheets. These are your
Oh.
Where's your what do you feel for going?
11:57.
Thank you. Right now, you should have, this is one of the worksheets you should have. I want to see this. Please hold this up. If you have this worksheet, it is the Christmas list worksheet.
I have all 3.
It is the Christmas list worksheet. Let me see it. Let me see your Christmas list worksheet. Look and Trace, let me see your Christmas wish worksheet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have not completed this, and I see a lot of you have not, that is okay. That's what we're doing right now. This is what you're doing. All voices are up while I'm explaining this. Thank you. You are going to go through, and you are going to write down. Boys, I should not hear you talking. Let me see this. You are going to write down the 5 items that you want for Christmas. You are going to write down the prices of them, just like you started. I want you to start with this first, because then you're able to round things to the hundreds, to the tenths. That is what you're able to do. But I need you to have those items first. Thank you. Hold that. What are my other worksheets that I have? If you have decimal design, thank you, Mrs. Stoker on the checkerboard. Color in your decimal design. Color these in, and then we will go over. Let me put my hover cam up. And then we are going to fill this in as a class. We will do this for the next round, but we are going to fill this part in together. Does everyone understand? Everyone got that? But I need this to be finished and colored in. Thank you very much. And our last one that I had, our restaurant worksheet. Give me a thumbs up if you finished the restaurant worksheet at the restaurant page, or at the restaurant station. Okay, if you did not finish the restaurant page, please work on that too. And the last one, our sequence, we are going to be working that right here. So give me a thumbs up if you want to work. We're going to take a vote. If you want to work on your own for this station, or if you want to go over the sequence pattern page right now. If you raise your hand if you want to do the sequence pattern page right now together as a class. We're going to do it either way. Okay, raise your hand if you want to work on your own worksheets for this round. Thank you. That is what you're going to do. You are on silent right now. You are finishing your worksheets, and that is what you are doing. We're going to do it for 15 minutes. Trenton, you have to go back to your desk and do it for 15 minutes.
She's videoing right there, you know.
Yep, so my teacher gets to see you act all silly. So when she comments on you, she's like, why is he doing that? So tell her, why are you doing that?
I don't have a color. Wow.
Go get one from back. Goodbye. Are they in your desk? You have to find them. I don't know what else to tell you. They're your responsibility, my love. If I have extra pages, I will try to give you one, but I don't think I have any extra right now. Go look again. Look in your backpack, look in your folders, look in your MacBook. If you need help with any of your worksheets, please raise your hand. I'll come help you.
Wait, we're doing this one.
Whichever one you want to do first. You have to have them all done. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I like this one. Perfect. Move on to the next one.
That's that one.
Move on to the next one. You still have to color this one. You have to color the whole thing in. I'm not kidding. I am being so serious.
Okay. I like color.
Thank you. Are you done with all of your worksheets? So I want you to attempt this. So how many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. Because white is one of the colors. How many reds do you have? Right, red. So first write your colors. I want to be in the video. Yeah, so all the colors you use, and don't forget white. Because we can use yours as an example. Natalie, I'll be over in just a sec. And now count up how many reds do you have, and that's how many reds I have out of 100, because there's 100 boxes. So write down the colors that you use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the white. So write those color names first. So funny. Right now we are finishing up. Awesome. Make sure. So please. Okay. So if you are stuck on the Christmas shopping list, I want you to think of things like maybe something you want, something you need. What is it? It's something, and something to read. Like think of a book that you want. Think of like if you need art supplies or school supplies. Think of things that you want. Do not get stuck on searching for like, I want the perfect gift, because the important thing is we want to see you rounding the decimals for this. So I want to make sure that you have 5 items that you potentially could want for Christmas, and then we're going to round those to the hundreds place, to the hundreds place, to the tens place, and the ones place. Okay, Natalie, so now you're going to add up how many, so it's out of 100 blocks, how many green blocks did you have? Are you flipping through? How many blue blocks did you have? How many brown blocks did you have? How many white blocks? And black blocks, so let's do the black ones together. You have 1 out of 100. So write 1 out of 100 for a fraction. And now you have to write the decimal. So how would you write 1 out of 100 as a decimal? Like 1. Write it down. Write it down. Focus on what you're doing. did you do the fractions? Awesome. So now you're gonna write it as a decimal. Just put it under your tile. I just want to make sure that your other 3 worksheets are done. Alright, Jake, so we're finishing all of our worksheets that we did from the stations, so perfect. And maybe it's something you don't want, maybe it's something you want to buy for someone else, you could do that too. And now you're going to write them as percentages. So what percent of this is it? I want you to go to the next one and do that. And then I want you to go to these ones. Yep, so do these 2 columns first. Recreate it. Not all of it, just 5 of them.
We had to do that on my Christmas list. We had to put the
Well, then your
exact
next
price where it was. I do the same thing. After this,
Do the percentage. You have 6 minutes.
do this for
Just make a decision. Which one do you want to do first?
this.
Do it. Now some of this might be a little bit harder. Please tell me how many blocks are colored this color. So what I'm going to tell you is if you even have a little bit of purple in the blocks, count it as purple. So this one is a purple block, this one's a purple block. So let me count how many colors you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and white is your 5th color. So first write your colors in a row. So write black, blue, purple, and white. Come back. Did you finish the sequence one, the sequence page? I want you to keep trying since you have extra time. Ethan, did you find your paper? No. Which ones do you think? So now I need you to count up how many blacks you have. And then what you do, so say you had 7. You would do 7 because there's 100 officers.
And then for white, I just
Same thing, how many whites do you have? If you've got many whites, a lot of things. Hundred, not hundreds with the TH. It's different. Yes, what is your question?
Does it have to be like a pattern? Or can I just color the whole bottle?
You have to have some kind of pattern. I can't have like the same colors and the same.
No, not like.
Okay, you show me. You tie your shoe and you show me. Not right now. I want to see your worksheet. No, then if you're Among Us characters, then show me that.
Okay, so like this would do. Or down and then I should just say.
But I need you to list all the colors I can see.
Oh, I will. Are you done? Wait, I don't know this color. It has the same color. I just dropped two.
Okay, so now I need you to. These ones are going to be difficult, so count them as either purple or as blue. And I have my own. Blocks represent that color.
I have messengers.
So right here it's green, blue, purple, and white. Count the white blocks. Can't get out of that. Yes.
Nice shot.
Yes, you can.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Miss Dennis, is this right?
I'm good at
12:16. We are going to work on the sequence page all together. So I want everyone to put their other worksheets away right now. So well, not put them away, but like put them somewhere else on your desk. I want you, if you worked on this page, in a workbook, or if you worked on this page on a blank sheet of paper, I just need that out right now because we're going to work on this together.
Are you going to do it on the document?
I am, so we can all see it. Yes. Yes, you can move up.
I can put it down.
And then you need to go back to your desk. I need you to help me by doing Alright,
It's still over there.
go get it.
Never even picked it up.
That's okay.
I wasn't in the
Alright, give me a thumbs up when you have your sequence page and a pencil and are ready to do your sequence page and are back at your seat.
Oh, what's the TV? Oh wait, I should sit right. Or should I just miss?
And put your mask on your face.
Oh.
I don't know why it's off of your face. Masks still stay on their faces. Mask on your face, Christian. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you have your sequence page. Thank you. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Does everyone see my sequence page on my .cam?
No.
Awesome. I see it. Okay.
Oh wait, now
Alright, some of us have done this together, some of us have not, and that's okay. So, for number 1, it's 1A. Marissa, put that away. We're not doing that right now. For 1A, what was the pattern? Someone raise your hand and tell me what was the pattern for 1A. Anna.
7, 11, 15, 19 plus 4.
Plus 4.
Oh, we had to write.
Let's do, that one just always writes out thick, huh?
For the answers, like, try to just put like A and then 4 and then
That's what
Oh, we just.
I want to see plus 4. What was B? What was the pattern in B for 1B? Harper.
plus 4.
Plus 4. Yeah, I had my answer sheet out here.
I don't know my paper. I just had.
is the bonus extra credit or just for fun of it?
All of this is for a grade.
Oh, I have it.
So hold on for just a second while I find this, or we can do it together. And what is C? What was C? What's the pattern for C, Lily?
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Now here, I did not tell every group. I put it on the directions. I don't know if you were able to read the directions or not. But this is what I wanted you to write. I wanted you to write for part C, so you can do C in a dot, 6, comma, 8, comma, 10, comma, 12, or 12, and then the pattern was plus 2. That is what should be written for these. So if you don't have that written right now, please write that.
So I have to write for all of them?
Because I want you to see the patterns.
I thought we had to put the, like
So the directions that I had at the sequence center said I wanted you to write this because I had an example of how to write it. So that's okay if you didn't. We're doing that now. Do it now.
You can please do so I can see this data?
No.
I don't
Of course.
But then I can't see.
Actually,
I don't have enough. I don't have enough.
Well, we actually do it.
Then
Draw a line down.
make one. Do your problem solving. Okay. And then write 1 again.
I'm just writing them all again.
oh yeah, I missed it.
Yes.
Did you know that someone played 1,000 games and each game they all had their different numbers and they all played different like color. And they made a little chart and when they played orange, that color had the most chance of getting imposter. That's why I'm orange because I like imposter.
Ah, interesting.
It actually works most of the
But
time.
is that talking about our math stuff right
No,
now?
but I already did my math stuff.
So I need you to still do it with us. So
Okay.
because that whole page isn't filled out.
Oh.
Alright, while you copy that, I'm not erasing it, but while you copy that, part D, 3, 6, 9, 12, what is the pattern? Anna made a good realization that if you know your multiplication facts, you can know these two. Jahira, what is the pattern? Plus 3.
Plus. That was actually a bit easy.
Yeah, that was really easy.
If I put it in neon, do you think we can see it better?
No, I mean I can't see what it's writing.
Let's do the bonus. I have 64, I have 72, I have 80, and I have 88. What, if you want to take a guess at what the pattern is, Samuel? Add 8. Give me a thumbs up if you think it's add 8 as well. Give me a thumbs up if that's what you thought it was. If you can't see it, come move up here. You can get a clipboard and you can move up here. So the bonus is plus 8.
Dang, that's bright.
I think that's a lot easier to see.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if it's better if I use an expo marker, because I can do that too.
Like on like the board.
Wait, do we have to write bonus and then write down the 50?
Yes. Wait, weren't there markers?
Actually, I can just take it out of the paper. I don't know why I'm being crazy.
Didn't you already take it out of the paper?
I did not.
Oh,
So let's see this.
you are being crazy.
I am. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Everyone see that?
Just wait, I just need to write this 64. 72. You tell me the
For 64, 72, 80, and then 88.
Yeah, but shouldn't that like for number?
Oh, we're gonna get there for number 3.
Yeah, on B, it should be a 6.
We'll figure it out. All right, we're on number 2, part A.
Oh, wait.
5, 7, 9, 11. What's the pattern? Someone tell me what the pattern is. Anna, what is the pattern?
11.
I'm adding by 2s. Thank you, Anna. So what is 11 plus 2? Oh, my crickets. What is 11 plus 2? Yes. 13. No, because I'm constantly in the way. If I'm up on the spinner, I can't write it on the paper. Otherwise, I would be doing the spinner. What's 13 plus 2? Samuel? 15. And what is 15 plus 2? Jahira? 17.
If we can do the spinner, that man.
My next one, I have 2, 9, 16, 23. What is my pattern? What is my pattern, Harper?
I really can't see.
Hold on.
Wait.
So I will fill in the top ones. Can we all see that now? I need to zoom in a more.
Yeah, that's kind of too close.
All right,
Now you got it back.
for right here, my part B. What is my pattern? 2, 9, 16, 23. What is my pattern? Adriana? I am doing what with the 7? Am I subtracting or am I adding? I'm adding 7. I'm going to put that over here. So what is 23 plus 7? What is 23 plus 7, Lily?
Is it 30?
It is 30. Say it with confidence. It's 30. What's 30 plus 7? Lexia? 37. And who can tell me what is 37 plus 7? Chaser Logan, what is 37 plus 7?
37 plus 7 is 44.
44. Thank you.
She was like, let me check.
Let me double check the math. Part C, 8, 10, 12, 14. What is it? What's the pattern, Jake?
16. Oh, it's 2, but 16.
Plus 2. So 16. What's my next number? Someone raise your hand, Samuel. And what's my last number? What is my last number, Jahira? 20. My next pattern, I have 1, 5, 9, 13. What's my pattern?
Wait, what did you have?
1, 5, 9, 3. Ileana, what's my pattern? +4. Thank you so much. Good. I'm glad they're getting easier. This is all we were doing the other day. We just had decimals in front of it. That's all it was.
Okay.
Who can tell me what the next number in my pattern is? Lily.
17.
17. And what is 17 plus 4? Adriana. 21. And what is 21 plus 4? Samuel. 25. Thank you. Oh, I keep writing crooked.
We keep getting bonus.
What's my bonus? I have 82, 86, 90, and 94. Chase, put that in your desk. Samuel.
If you add 4, the next number is 98.
What's 98 plus 4? What's 98 plus 4?
What's 98 plus?
Someone from Lavender's column, what is 98 plus 4? That could be Lavender, Jake, or Otto. Jacob.
Wait, I was on task. What were?
We're on.
Well, you can do the next one. Lavender, what is 98 plus 4? 102. Thank you.
Oh, 9.
Jacob, what is 102 plus 4?
106.
Thank you.
And then it's
And what is 106 plus 4, Samuel? 110. And I want to say this, if you have any math stickler teachers in middle school, be mindful when you use the word and in math. What does and typically mean, especially with what we've been learning about this week? What does and mean, Chase? Oh, Natalie, I keep seeing you. I'm so sorry.
A decimal.
The decimal. So if I said 110, what is my number? If I said 110, what would my number be? If I said 110, what would my number be?
I know. It would be 100. And it would be 100
Mm-hmm.
decimal.
Mm-hmm.
110.
Yep, 1/10. So be mindful. Most teachers, that's how we talk, but most teachers don't care. But I want to be mindful that you know that. So if you go to middle school and you say 102, they're like, oh my goodness, is this what you mean? I'm like, no, I meant 102. So be mindful when you say the word and. Adriana, do you have a question? What's your question? What?
I
Yes.
was going to say an example of how you can say
All right, what's your example?
110.
110. Thank you. Thank you. So what is number 3? If I said one, if you say 102, that's absolutely 102. But if I said 102, this is actually what it means. Because I said and means a decimal.
I need to go grab it.
Find the difference between the numbers and write your answer in the box provided. What does the word difference mean? If I'm talking about orders of operations, what does the word difference mean? I want you to think about that for a second. That's a big question.
Oh, wait, are we on the green part?
This one right here, I'll use my highlighter. Find the difference. What does the word difference mean? Marissa knows. Is Marissa the only one who knows?
Wait,
Logan knows. Who else knows? Adriana knows. If I say you need to tell me the difference between these two numbers, what order of operation am I using? You know, Jahira knows, Samuel knows, Natalie knows. Natalie, what order of operation am I using? Subtraction. So if I said I want you to find the sum of two numbers, someone tell me what order of operation am I using? I want you to find the sum of two numbers. What order of operation? The sum. The sum. If I have these two numbers, whatever two numbers they are, and I want you to find the sum of them, what am I doing? Logan?
Wait, you mean like adding?
Yeah, adding. What about if I said I want you to find the quotient of these two numbers? I've talked about quotient so much over this semester. Quotient. Chase, if I want you to find the quotient.
You would be dividing.
Thank you. And if I find the product The product. What order of operation am I using? Samuel, is that a hand raise? Raise it with confidence. What is it? Multiplication, thank you. So remember, when you see keywords like that, you know what to do. So what is the difference between 8 and 3? What is the difference?
You didn't say what subtraction.
That was the first one I started with.
Wait, so we have to subtract.
Yeah, so what's the difference between 8 and 3? But subtract what? Lavender.
5.
Subtract 5. So put a little negative sign over here. Subtract 5.
It would be negative.
So make a box and do subtract 5.
Yeah.
That was then, so it would be negative 5.
That is technically negative 5, but I'm just adding, like, who is growling? We're not animals. Technically. So I wrote subtract 5. I didn't write negative 5. So the technicality, Shaker. Who knows B? Trenton, you are on track. Thank you for being on track. Who knows B?
I'm on chalk.
Oh, nope, that is not about math right now. But I appreciate the curiosity. Adriana. Minus 5. 16 minus 5 is 11. And 11 minus 5 is not 7. So what are we doing? 16 minus 5 is 11. And 11 minus what is 7? Marissa.
Is it 4?
It's 4. So let's just write this for now because I'm curious about the next one. Minus 5, comma, minus 4.
Wait,
Wait, what?
could you tell me the difference?
No, we're not adding.
You can look. No, we're not adding because our numbers are decreasing. We're going to do part C. 12, 9, 6, 3. 12, 9, 6, 3. Lavender, what's our pattern? 3 what? We're subtracting 3. Everyone write subtract 3.
What if we don't have
Keep going. Flip the page over. Get a new page. And 11, 6, 1. 11, 6, 1. Lavender knows the pattern. Who else knows the pattern?
I'm trying to copy.
Ileana knows the pattern. Adriana knows the pattern. Logan knows the pattern. Samuel and Trenton know the pattern. Trenton, what is the pattern?
Wait.
Yeah, but what are you doing with 5? You're minusing 5. You're subtracting 5. Thank you. Please write that down.